MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping up to the plate, Barry Larkin. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so, well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Davis, a California-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Larkin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, George Foster. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll come into play at 317, 10 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone function.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
At the plate, Tony Perez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average entering play at 301. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Carter moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bench is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the season, Bench is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Two and two. Here it is.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. The 3-2. Nope. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So striding in, Adam Dunn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch. And that's in there, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Eugenio Suarez would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Short, hit hard. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Stepping up now, Kenny Ruth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, the shortstop, Kenny Ruth.
The pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Line to the right side. And Kendrick has a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate now, Bryce Harper. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 1-0.
All 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nationals go quietly. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moustakas is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Luis Castillo. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
So digging in now, Barry Larkin. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A man at third with one away. Fastball well outside.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Stepping in, Eric Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Davis averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. A bare hand for 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Vladimir Guerrero. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-1 the count. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And Vlad had a rip at this one, but comes up empty, so he's down on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Andre Dawson. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The pitcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0-1 the count. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. There goes Dawson. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Here now is his Dribble Cabrera.
The third baseman.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Foster
will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take a look at ball one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Men on third with 2 down. And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Three and 1. Here it is. 3-2 full count. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in now for the Nats, Kenny Ruth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's 2-1 Washington. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Foster.
George Foster.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Tony Perez will be next. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Tony Perez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Perez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 3-1 pitch gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here's the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Adam Dunn. He drew a walk his first time up. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Kendrick hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now back, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
In now for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball one.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Suarez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
In now, Mike Moustakas. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So stepping in, Luis Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
The batter,
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, Dero. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Standing in now, Barry Larkin, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
To the plate now, Eric Davis. As he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Ready once again, George Foster. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kendrick relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds are on top, 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Andre Dawson.
Leading up for the Nationals, the center fielder, Andre Dawson.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Gary Carter. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. High in the air down the right field line. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' fourth, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Here's Foster backing up on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington. Still a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Tony Perez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate now, Kenny Ruth. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 3-2. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Wander.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
First pitch on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses for ball 1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Barry Larkin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he fouls this one off. And here's the 3-2 from him. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Vladimir Guerrero will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. None out, runners at first and second. Dawson swings, and this one is hammered to deep left field. Here's Foster backing up on it. See you later. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Michael Lorenzen takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter.
Gary.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Nope.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Three runs already home here. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball, as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Carter is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal.
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder at the track. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lorenzen, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 3-1. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Juan Soto will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Four runs here in this half inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kenny Ruth.
At the plate, Kenny Ruth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. First and second now, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Fouled away. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Safe at the plate as they tack on 1 more to make it 7-3 now.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So now to the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Coming to the plate again, Bryce Harper, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, bases loaded. Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 7th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 7-3. Roenis Elias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
7th inning, ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Eric Davis. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, George Foster, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And 2, here it is. Hit on the ground to third, right to Cabrera, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Tony.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two and 0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Ryan Harper will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
33, Ryan Harper.
Johnny Bench will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
That's outside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Line drive, base hit to right. He'll come home with it. And he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
To the plate now, Adam Dunn, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here's another 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 7 and the Reds 5. Jesse Biddle will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 80, Jesse Biddle.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Andre Dawson.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball.
That's
1
over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. The pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 20, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Has dribbled Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 7-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Harris is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's too high.
Ball 1. Harris, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Hey. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here it is on 3-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Next to Cincinnati, the pitcher, Jesse Little.
Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
for
here.
Cincinnati, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Popped up. Gomes is there, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 2, 7-5. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Reds, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set. Here it comes. Strop has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kenny Ruth. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Matt Bowman enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Howie Kendrick will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Suarez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair. They're still up 7-5. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Eric Davis. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, George Foster.
Striding in, George Foster. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Washington rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wander Suero claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sean Doolittle hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals: 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Reds, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.